Hey, what's up, Media Strikes Back viewers? As you know, we have a full pack show just for you tonight. First, we're gonna go and check out Academy of Design, and we have a special presenter presenting the show. You'll also see maybe Yana walking down the runway, but yeah, you just have to see it. We also have Veludo, an amazing band who's performing here in Melbourne, and our last segment we have Miss Humanity National Finals. So it's gonna be a jam-pack, which we don't say anymore, but it's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing show. So stay tuned and keep watching.
Here I am with Annie, the brains behind tonight. How are you, Annie?
Very relieved and very excited that it went so well.
It certainly did, and we saw a huge range and we went through some errors there. So tell us a little bit about tonight and how it all came about.
Yeah, so we were approached by the Australian Capital Territory because they put on the wonderful exhibit that's out in the gallery, and they said, would you like your designers to help us with this? So we put on a runway based on the 4 key eras that were really important in the development of the Parliament House.
All right, guys, here I am. I'm joined by Hayley. How are you tonight?
I'm fantastic, thank you very much.
And you're fantastic because we've just seen the runway here at the design studio here, and you are being a big part of it tonight, is that right?
Yes, it is.
Tell us about your big part. So what got you here tonight?
I was invited to produce 2 looks to put with the collection as part of Fashion Week. So it was really an honour to be included in that and really good to boost the profile a little bit.
Fantastic. Now, you've been coming to this design school, so the Academy of Design for now. This is your 3rd year, is that right?
Yeah, it is. It's my 3rd year and I'll be finishing with a 6-look graduate collection this year.
All right, here I am. I've found Hayley's inspiration, believe it or not. Here she is. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Oh, hi, I'm Petrova Hammond, otherwise known as Lady Petrova, is my official title.
So Lady Petrova, tell us about yourself. How many years have you had in the industry?
So many, my darling. I've been around for, about 10 years. I've had my boutique in Flinders Lane for about 6. So, yeah, quite a while.
I think my favourite aspect was that we gave all the designers the same brief, and as you saw in the show, they all came up with magnificent different things. So they gave you a variety of styles, and even the girls who were in the same era designed wonderful different things.
They certainly did, and not that I was born in 1964, but I tell you what, I wish I was. But there were some really, really nice designs there tonight, right throughout all the different eras. One that really stood out tonight was, I think, the gum leaf item that we had.
Yeah, it was wonderful, and I liked that she thought laterally. She didn't think kind of going by the trends in that era. What she did was she took the feel of Parliament House during that, and she took the natural flora around Parliament House rather than going what was on trend in that era.
Exactly, and it kind of highlights Australia a little bit too with the gum leaves. Do you like to follow trends, or do you like to do something a little bit more abstract?
I think you kind of have to follow trends a little bit, but I think I really admire designers that put along a really big, strong opinion across and then put their own flavour in it because you're putting your own opinion across in it, and I think that's really important in design.
Excellent, and probably more particularly in fashion as well, because you are yourself and you want to be yourself and not follow everybody else, isn't that right?
Exactly, and I think as much as you can change the world with the career that you choose, it's the best.
You like to go against the trends, is that right? You like to be a bit more out there and a bit fantasy, is that right?
Fantasy. I like to think that I create, my own trends. I'd probably go with whimsical more than fantasy.
Whimsical, I like that, whimsical.
Yeah, a little bit more, I guess, make-believe.
I think next time I have a fantasy, I'm going to call it whimsical. What's next for you? Are you going to just go home and relax, or what's coming up next? Straight into the next project?
Definitely straight into the next project. No rest for the wicked at all. We have more runways to go through. We've got Melbourne Spring Fashion Week, and then we've also got the graduate runway for these girls. So a lot of the girls that you saw designing for tonight will graduate this year, so they'll make their debut next year in the industry. So I hope to put on an amazing show for them too.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the runway at the Academy of Design and our special presenter JD Ness. Right now we're gonna have Steph speaking to the boys, one of the main singer for Veludo. Yeah, I think we should check out the music video and check out the interview.
Getting old is dying, that's what I heard him say. We all lose our minds and slowly go insane. And we all know time can move so fast, but it won't define us through the looking glass of love. If you don't mind speaking the language of just maybe we'll stay young. Come on, stay young. Through it all, we'll stay young. And we've all got dreams, we know use by dates. Should we all just give them in when we hit a certain age?
Hey everyone, we are here at the Evelyn Hotel in Fitzroy, and I'm here with the band Veludo, who are performing one of their final tour and evenings tonight, the last leg of their amazing tour that they've had through Australia. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
We're good. Yeah, thanks for being part of the show. Tell us a little bit about your tour and your new single that you've just released.
Well, the new single is called Stay Young. It's basically a song about, as you get older and life starts, everyday life starts taking over and you get stuck in a rut sometimes. It's just a reminder of remember what you need to do and have fun and live life and enjoy it. And yeah, the tour has been great. We've been having a lot of fun and we've been to Perth and Sydney and all over, and tonight's our big launch in Melbourne. So yeah, it's great.
So is that that story that you've just mentioned about staying young, is that something that you draw from your own experiences?
Yeah, I think it's more of an observation than anything. As musicians, it's kind of like we sort of neglect, well, not neglect, but we don't look at that side of life. We kind of just live in the moment and have fun. And I think it's more of an encouragement to other people to try and be the same way.
So do you write your own vocals, or or do you work together to do that?
Yeah, Gab's the vocalist, I'm the guitarist, and a lot of the time, and we all write together, but the kind of process we have a lot of the time is we'll come up with an idea, and then I kind of expand on the idea and then hand it over to Gab, and he'll come up with the lyrics and the melody, and we workshop it back in the room, and yeah.
How long has the band been together? Were you mates beforehand?
Gabriel, Leslie and myself back in Perth played in another band called Gasoline Inc. And that was the band that we moved over to Melbourne with.
Yep.
And then there was 6 of us in that band, and then I think 2 of them did come over with us, and then we got here and we did some good stuff over here, and then we toured the country as Gasoline, and then things started changing and we lost another guy, and I was originally playing bass. Then I moved on to guitar and started writing more, and then the sound started changing as a result. And then we decided to rebrand and call Veludo, which is a homage to Gab's roots, who's from Brazil, born in Rio. Yeah.
Veludo means velvet, is that right? It's the only word I know in that language, because I found out today when I did my research. So if you could describe the band, Gab, in a couple of words, how would you describe yourself?
Well, textured and big sounding.
Who are your idols? Who are your musical idols?
Oh, well, I think that's one of the good things about our band is that we all draw from different influences. So, I mean, I can only speak for myself, but you know, I grew up with like big stadium rock bands like Queen and U2, you know, and I'm sure the other guys have got others as well. But we all come from different eras and bring it in and creates what is Veludo.
So, how would you all deal with extreme fame? Do you think that's something that you can see happening and you deal well with?
I'd deal with it pretty well, yeah.
You could handle that?
I would, yeah. I think it'd be all right.
You could handle the girls throwing them at you and, you know, paparazzi following down the street?
A beach house or 2, that'd be nice, I reckon.
So I've got a question for you all. If you got offered a $2 million contract with a record label, but you had to change the genre of your music, would you do it?
No.
I'll ask you all.
I think music has changed over the years.
Money.
All right, so you're going to go from rock to pop or jazz. Could you and would you?
No, I don't think.
No, we wouldn't. No.
If it was staying
He wants a beach house.
I want the beach house badly. If we're staying true to who we are as musicians and changing styles, then maybe. But if it was doing something that was, you know, not who we are, then no, wouldn't.
I think I'm with Jason trying to, if we're going to explore ourselves and explore the musical genres that we wanted to do and we had some influence of what we're doing, then it could be a possibility to look at.
So, Gab, if you weren't doing this, what else would you see yourself doing?
Probably an actor, I reckon. Yeah, I'm still in the performance side of things. Like I really enjoy entertaining people, and I reckon I'd probably do some acting.
There you go, people. If you're watching and you want to cast a guy that looks like this, he may be available. Now, thank you guys. We wish you all the best for your performance tonight and the rest of your tour. Look these guys up, Veludo.
Strikes Back. If you guys just tuned in, we've had a full pack show. We had JD at the Academy of Design, we had Steph, Dr. Du Bois, Veludo, and now we have something special for you guys. We're here at Miss Humanity National Finals, where we have Dale interviewing Miss Humanity 2013 herself, Ashley. We spoke to another humanitarian, Leela. We also spoke to one of the judges, Moira, and Sally, one of the resident designer. So I'm not even going to speak anymore. Let's go have a look at what they have in store for you guys.
Hi, my name is Zoe Condliffe and I am project manager and founder of Mayabuya Cambodia. Mayabuya Cambodia is a non-profit organisation that works in Cambodia, working with rural children, disadvantaged areas, to provide access to arts education within existing educational systems.
My name is Marinda Ergovic and I'm advocating for Donate Live organ and tissue donation and Look Good Feel Better I am passionate about these organisations because I've been through and experienced them, and I have a genuine passion for getting behind what I've gone through and experienced and helping other people and supporting them.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I chose the Breast Cancer Foundation. I chose this charity because I'm actually very blessed not to have anybody in my family or my friends that do actually have breast cancer.
Hi, my name's Kristen McMeekin. I'm advocating for Legacy and the RSL in recognition of this year's National NAIDOC theme, Serving Country, Centenary and Beyond.
The reason why I chose breast cancer is because I want to inspire people to donate to charities and to follow charities, even though they may not know someone that is affected, and to understand that there is others that are affected by these charities.
And what sort of work have you been doing with Miss Humanity title?
Yeah, so since last year I've done a lot of charity work. I've attended a lot of charity events, but my major passion is an organisation called e09, which is stopping and preventing human trafficking, which is what I'm really passionate about. The average age of a human trafficking victim is 12 years old. So my heart and what I want to go out and do is try and rescue those girls that are in human trafficking and promote it and tell people what is happening out there.
Leela, last year's second runner-up, and got some interesting news for us that this year you're a part of it with the costuming.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, this year I'm making the national costume for the winner who goes overseas. So I'm making the entire outfit out of wool because that's my preferred fibre to work in, and hopefully it'll win them the best national costume section.
Perfect. And you're wearing your own brand, Layla Sweeney, today, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, I'm wearing my own label today, so it's 100% wool as well. Because I'm from a farm and my husband's a sheep farmer, so we do everything we can to support wool.
Hi guys, I'm here with Moira Kelly, humanitarian, also called Australia's Mother Teresa. And you're a judge for tonight, is that right?
Oh yes, it's a big honour to be here to be judging Miss Humanity Australia. So never been quite a judge for this particular event before, so quite exciting and a great honour to be here.
Great. And being a humanitarian yourself, what sort of qualities are you looking for in the girls in terms of their charity responses?
Do you know, most of all to me, I'd be looking to see how genuine we are, and how because sometimes talk is easy, and I'd like to see really what they've done with their lives, and I'd like to think that maybe they'll be inspired by each other, so maybe what they feel they can make a difference. So I suppose looking at their resume is pretty impressive, but I'd like to probably ask them a few questions on the stuff that goes inside, because I think the inside stuff's important.
Yeah, and what's your expectations from the girls today? Do you expect to be wowed, or is there some nerves?
Well, I've already looked at some of the biographies on the girls, so I'm quite blown away that young people are involved in some of this phenomenal work. But certainly what's hit me most is their age and their commitment, so that's really impressive.
Hey guys, I'm here with Sally, a resident designer for Miss Humanity. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your career thus far.
Okay, so my name's Sally. I'm actually 19 years of age. So something like this is actually quite a big thing for me. So it's a big thing for my career. So I've just actually launched my label in February.
Yeah, right.
So this is quite a big step for me. It's quite an important thing for me as well.
That's incredible. 19 years. I mean, you're 6'5", so I didn't think you'd be 19. But so this is a massive deal for you, and you're creating the evening gown for the international stage as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so the evening gown that I'm actually creating is quite it's inspired by quite an Australian silhouette. So it's quite a Melbourne silhouette, especially me being a Melbourne designer. So I've actually taken quite feminism into inspiration. So I don't want to give out too much, but it's quite feministic and quite elegant. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Brittany and I advocate for charities who break the cycle of disadvantage in children through education. No child's potential should be limited by where they come from.
Hi, my name's Kate Martin. I'm the official junior ambassador for Artists for Orphans. Artists for Orphans support orphaned, sick and Agent Orange affected children in Vietnam. I believe we're really lucky here in Australia, so we need to use our resources to give back to other countries who have less than us.
Hi, I'm Danielle and I'm advocating for the Butterfly Foundation. I chose the Butterfly Foundation as when I was a child I suffered from an eating disorder, and I wanted to give back to a charity that helped me through my times.
And do you feel like the competitions like Miss Humanity and other pageants like this are especially important for charities like this?
Yeah, absolutely. So what Miss Humanity Australia has done is they have given me a platform to voice this injustice and to tell others, and it's been a great experience for me because it's given me a lot of exposure to tell others.
Yeah, great.
My future from here is about keeping that centre open, doing a bit of my label on the side because my real passion is doing the charity work and raising awareness of rural health. And then also I'm a school teacher, so I'm working as a school teacher full time. Yay!
Busy. It's really great to see that people are really coming out a lot earlier and getting into this sort of work because it's so important. And can you name some of the charities that you're involved with and even some of your favourites, which is probably
My charities?
Yes, your charities.
Well, Global Gardens of Peace is an organisation building. We're going to have first garden in the Gaza Strip to build a garden for children and families in Gaza. They've got no parks and gardens there, so that's a very passionate one that I've just set up now recently. Then there's Children First Foundation that I was a founder of. Work is still continuing. I'm ambassador now for that at the moment. And also Carers Victoria, which is probably very dear to my heart, becoming a carer myself for those who are caring for others. So I always say everyone out there listening will either be a carer one day or have to care for someone. So I just think a bit of kindness going towards some of those carers because they're the ones in the community we sometimes forget about.
For sure, and it's really so important, pageants like this and competitions like this where we can really encourage charity work and this platform.
Hello, my name is Kelly Jean and I'm an advocate for Open Family Foundation. I'm also an advocate for education. I got behind Open Family Foundation last year when I started doing some community work in my community, and I realised that there were lots of issues where people in my community were having issues of homelessness. So I wanted to support those people who were homeless. So I got behind the community and we've been doing catwalk events to raise money, and we've done a food drive where people have been very generous and donated tins of food to the charity, which has been fantastic.
Hello, my name is Yvonne Ardley and I am from Western Australia. The charity that I am representing today is Claremont Therapeutic Riding Centre. So we do riding for the disabled. It was actually the first riding for the disabled in Western Australia, but we branched off and have our own separate organisation now.
Hi, my name's Ashley, I'm 22 and I have my own charity which is called Adoptable. And we rescue and rehome these animals from pounds and that are surrendered to us. And I'm very passionate about this because I love and adore animals and believe they all deserve a chance.
And Miss Humanity Australia for 2014 is Bonnie Stewart.
I cried. I couldn't believe it. It's something that, you know, is so needed. There's a voice that's needed to advocate for this, and for me to stand here and win, you know, advocating for awareness and on domestic violence is huge. Our first step is to make change, to contact the people who have the powers. I don't have a magical wand to make the change in the world, but there's people out there that have this power, and I'm coming after them. I'm coming after them to make this change. So together as a nation, not just a state, not just little SA on its own, is as a nation we're going to make a change. So if you truly put your mind to it and truly believe in what you want to do, if you want to help people, you go and help people. And it's such an amazing feeling, and to be recognised for it is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
I hope you guys enjoyed Media Strikes Back tonight. Just want to say thank you to all our guests. Thanks to Laurie Rose from Miss Humanity. Thank you for Veludo, and obviously the people from Academy of Design. Now next week we have the girls from Victoria Maidens. We check them out while they're having their tryouts and speak to some of the girls there and see what they're planning to do for this year and hopefully winning the LFL. And yeah, check us out on Facebook, Instagram and all that. We're going to see you guys next week for another amazing episode of Media Strikes.